this, the 4 CSMD campuses, which is 800 faculty staff and over 14,000 students. It could be available to 100% of student, faculty, and staff. And it could be used also for many of the other degree granting institutions and colleges, as well as like any food pantry that wanted to use it. So it's something that could grow potentially to meet the needs of many people. Yeah. This one's me too. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. So our plan to generate income, as I said, it's through organizations. So it's kind of more of like a nonprofit type deal as far as not profiting from students directly. We charge an annual fee of $75 depending on, it would obviously have to scale over time. So if we use like a cloud server or something of that nature, it would have to scale to be able to hold the amount of student logins and everything that it's needed. And we'd probably have to scale up the price as well over time, but the base price would be $75 per year. Yep, this is me too. Okay, I did see this one. Sorry. Okay, and yeah, so the way that we could get the word out is telling people about it, putting up posters and flyers on campus and making brochures and signage for the just around what we're trying to do. CSMD social media, because we have an app, we have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all of that associated with the college. So we could actually go through those avenues, especially because the CSMD marketing team loves to show off what the students are doing. I think it would be really great to go through those channels and basically voice what we're trying to do to help people. All right, that one.
So our competition, we looked up other food pantry management softwares, and these services appear to be specifically for the organization to manage the pantry, so available to faculty members only. And our advantages over the competitors is that it's a shared provisioning and consumption model for both facility members and the students or users. They are able to do specific item requests, and our prices are actually lower compared to some competitors. I do believe it's a higher value because students and users get to use it versus it just being for the organization. So yeah, oh, I thought you wanted to show some of this, right?
Well, we're gonna show the wireframes for the project as well. And then we'll go into the code. And I just want to say this now. I was the only one that knew how to program. My team did a great job with like all of the content and marketing and everything. So the site is kind of jank. I'm just gonna say that now.
She did great.
But yeah, so I'll go into the wireframes first. Let's go here. Here. Okay, so John actually put together the wireframes on proto.io. So this would be the home page. It has like a get started button, which is supposed to lead to the login page. And so they either sign up or create a new profile, or they can log in if they already have an account. And then this is if they create a new profile, basically everything they need in there. And then this is the menu, like a side nav bar kind of menu where they can choose what they want to do with on the site. And then we have an about page that basically shows like the people who work together to make it, the Cyberhawk cybersecurity, team, and we all have like pictures from us doing the hackathon today. So that's like on there for the wireframes. And then we have the item request page, which is meant to have different categories. So I'll kind of explain it more a little bit later, but it's meant to have categories of types of products that the students or faculty want to access. And then we can choose items from that. Let's see. And then these are snacks. It's a snacks category where it shows like different like available snacks and things of that nature, and if they're in stock or not. And then this is the Good Samaritan page. So this is basically the donate page, where we have monetary donations and we have item donations. And if we donate, so if you choose to donate, it would send you to a different page based off of that. With security. With security in mind, but obviously we couldn't get to that. But so, and then the item donation page, it's similar to the item request page. The only difference is that you are putting in the number of items you want to donate, and it's the limit is supposed to be like 1 to 100. That's the idea that I had when I was coding it anyway. Let's see. So yeah, this is like the donation. You put the name and the quantity and the size of the item if possible, and the description. So that way we can plug that into the database later and you can submit it. And then that's the wireframes. So I'm going to switch over to the other Zoom so I can show the code. Excuse me. Let me stop share. There we go. Okay. Now okay. Okay, so this is my laptop. So going from here, can
you hear us okay?
I can hear you now.
Okay, great. Because you're pretty much at time. Just go through this maybe just for the next 30 seconds or so.
Okay. Basically it's just the pages, just to show the main idea. We just had it where like there's a get started, it goes to the login page, and each of them link to the different parts of the site. It's intended to be able to like drop down and pick items based off of what's available. And the same thing for item request, and there's different categories here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the about page.
Okay, great. Great job. Thank you very much. So
I did.
we'll have the judges.
Is it not showing the live? Oh my God, it didn't show the live. Okay.
The judge is going to ask some questions.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually do have a question. How did you end up coming up with the $75 annual fee, and what incentives do these companies have to pay for the subscription?
So you said, how did we come up with the $75 annual fee, and you said how would that incentivize companies to paying for it?
Yes. What are they getting out of that?
We kind of just went based off of other companies. For example, like one other students, and also I know companies like Notion, and other things like that. They have like where you can use the software on a bigger level for a larger size company. So really depending on the size of the company, you pay more money. Or if it's an individual, it's free. So it depends on the use case. So that's kind of what we were going for as far as the pricing. We did want to keep it kind of low so that way it would be more accessible. So that was why.
Is that $75 per user?
No.
What was it?
It's not $75 per user, it's just $75 for the organization annually to host all their students to be able to use the app. And then as she said before, if it was a very much larger organization, then the price would scale, but $75 for once a year for everyone to use it.
Gotcha. And I didn't hear with regards to when you had someone donating, how they would donate. And also, when someone's receiving it, how they would receive it. I saw the app, but how do you effectuate the transaction?
So the donations are actually going to go to the food pantry itself. And that way people can come and access it, because the way that it is now, the way that our food pantry, for example, at our school works is that people can donate whenever they want, just to help out, or people bring food and things of that nature. So essentially
It's very informal, right?
it's informal, but so we're basically trying to help people be able to donate easily.
And for people to know what's in it. For people to know what's available.
Oh, and for people to know what's available to get from the pantry.
You said like they'll know what's available, is what you're saying.
A lot of students don't, in my opinion, because our pantry is kind of like off to the side. Like there's hawk feeders around campus that are like small little cupboards. But there's a big pantry that's in our library building. And it's like on the bottom floor, and a lot of people don't even know it's there. So I think this would also spread awareness of that.
So I understand the problem statement. What was the inspiration for your team developing this app?
I think it was, I mean, what do you think, John?
We have a lot of people who come to school straight from work, and they don't have an opportunity to eat. And so they're sitting through their 3-hour classes with no food until 9 o'clock at night.
Did you guys hear that, or do you want me to repeat?
Really well.
Yeah, repeat that, please.
Okay, she's basically saying that there's a lot of students who are working and going to school, or just don't have a lot of money. And so going to school for taking 3-hour classes, and they don't have opportunities to eat, it's really nice to have that pantry, because it's just free food for the students, and it's for to help them be able to make sure that they're keeping their bodies nourished and everything while they're on campus.
I'll share one of the examples, like students are in class and they need a soda, they need something, they can just go to the pantry.
Yeah, we have like cup noodles and things, and sodas, and any like canned foods and stuff like that that are available.
All right, that's all the time we have. Thank you, Covered League.
Thank you.
Thank you.